All right, everybody, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad, and this hour we are going to be practicing our speaking and in talking about friends. All right, so we'll talk about our friends, things that we like about having friends, what makes a good friend, what makes a bad friend, everything really. I've got a big list here that we'll roll through. Okay, so let's see who we have here in class so far. Hey there, Goliath. How are you?
How are you, Chad?
I'm
I
doing
don't
great.
remember that I've been the first one in your class so far. My first time, so
All right. There's a first
amazing.
time for everything.
No, it's the first time that I enter your class, the first one. So it's a achievement.
Awesome. All right. Good to have you here. How about Dua? How are you?
I'm fine, sir. What about you?
I'm doing great. Welcome to class. Good to see you again.
Thanks a lot.
All right. And Lily, how are you? I see here you're saying that you are tired and you have a big migraine.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How'd you get a headache? Is it just from not sleeping well, or what's going on?
Yes, I didn't sleep enough.
Ah, okay.
Yes, because last night I slept late and I
Oh,
woke up
okay.
yeah, and
You
I
slept
woke up
early?
early. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
I think
I hope you feel better soon.
I
Thank you.
think your class is good for headaches. She will be on shape. Yeah, I think she will be different.
After
And
All
class.
right. All
yeah,
right. Well,
after the class,
hopefully
you'll
I
so.
see.
hope so.
The best painkiller ever.
Hopefully so. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll wait for the others to come in. I know I had some other reservations for the class. Let's see here. Let's start off with Dua. And Dua, let's see. Are there any famous stories of friendship in your culture? Okay, do you have any stories that are told in your culture of friends?
My culture of friends.
In your culture, so from the country that you're from, do you have any stories of friendship? Okay, that maybe teach a lesson about friendship or how good friends are to each other, or maybe not trusting a friend or something like that. Do you have any stories like that? Any famous stories?
Yeah, I think. I can't
Okay.
remember it correctly, but when I was a child, I studied it in my school.
Mm-hmm. And what was it about?
It was
A
about
little bit.
Yeah, it was about two friends. They were children. One of them was thin, the
Mm-hmm.
other was fat, and they were walking in a forest. Suddenly, they met a bear. The thin ran out, and for the fat, because he was too fat, he couldn't run.
Mm-hmm.
So he pretended to be a die, a dead person.
Mm-hmm.
So the bear didn't harm him. After that, he realized that his friend is not true friend because he didn't help him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, and that word that you said is bear. It's an animal. It's pronounced bear instead of beer. Bear. Try that.
Bear,
There you
bear.
go. Okay, good. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Nice story. Let's go to Goliath. And Goliath, can you describe one of your closest friends?
Yeah. Well, I have one of my closest friends. He's trustful, really nice, kind, and he's in the need. He's a friend indeed,
Okay.
not a fake
And
one.
good. And how long have you been friends for?
Let's say 20 years.
About 20 years. Wow. Okay. Great. Great. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's go to Lily. And we've talked about this one. We know that you are still friends with your childhood friend today.
Yeah.
How about this one here? Do you have any long distance friends? Because I know that you are you're living in a foreign country now.
Yeah.
Do you maintain a lot of your friendships in your home country?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially my childhood friends. They were our my neighborhood. I don't know how to. Yes.
Neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And we're still friends now, and we keep in touch on Facebook, and sometimes I call them on Skype,
Okay.
talk each other. Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. So you're able to, with technology, you're able to keep in touch with people long
Yes.
distance.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Nice. Thank you. All right. Let's go to, is your name Macha? Macha, are you there?
Yeah, hello. My name is
Hi.
Maha.
Hi there, Macha. The next question is for you. Okay.
Sorry, Chad?
This
Chad?
is, yes.
It's Maha, not Maha. I like to correct your pronunciation for one in my life.
Is it, so say the
Maha.
vowels, say the vowels
Ha.
again.
Ha, not ha. Ha. Maha.
Maha.
Yeah.
So is it a lighter H or J sound?
Yeah, lighter H. Like hero.
Hero, Maha.
Maha.
Maha, with the accent at the end of the word?
No, it's ha. Like hero, like ha ha, like when you say it's ha, H ha, hero.
Okay,
Maha.
but are you putting the accent at the, are both syllables accented? So is it
Yeah.
Maha or Maha? Is it the accent at the end of the word, or where is that at?
Oh, it's in the middle, Maha,
Okay.
with that ha, not ha
All right.
like in Spanish.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. So Maha, does that sound better, Maha?
Yeah.
All right. So your question is here. Do you think it is a good idea to borrow money from a friend? Why or why not?
Yeah. I think it is a good idea if I trust the friend. I think it is better than the bank.
Okay. All right. And why would it be better than the bank?
Because I can give him the money back in any time, not like the bank.
Okay. All right. Very good. They can be a little more lenient with you and things like that. Also, they may be more willing to give you money than the bank would.
Yeah.
You know, in some cases. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Now the individual at the very end that has a picture that says "I eat children." Unfortunately, I cannot read the characters that spell your name. I wish you could tell me your name. Does anybody recognize the language? Is that Arabic?
Yeah. Which one?
What's the one on the very end with the monster picture?
Al-Jawhara. Al-Jawhara means the diamond or jewelry.
I think
Okay,
it's
so-
better to be Muhammad.
No,
Mr.
it's
Muhammad.
but
Or maybe
it's
she's a girl.
Muhammad. Yeah, I read the Jawhara. It's Muhammad. Yeah,
It's
but
Muhammad.
maybe no. I think
Maybe she's a
Al-Jawhara
girl,
is
so-
her first name, and Muhammad
Yeah.
is the last name.
Diamond.
Diamond, cut diamond. Yeah.
All right. Apparently, still she's not hearing us. And it's Johara.
Yeah, Jawhara. Exactly.
Johara. Okay. All right. I don't think she can hear us. Make sure that your microphone is unmuted, and I'll come back to you. Okay. Let's go to Action. How you doing, Action?
Hi, Chad. I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. Action. Do you make friends easily?
Uh, I think no, I don't make friends easily. Actually, I have many friends, but it is because of the maybe school years. I was in the school years, so we were only boys in the school, so we were good friends. But I don't make friends easily. But I think I make friends so hard, but because of it, my friendship is so strict.
Okay, you mean strong, like
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
you don't make friends easily, but when you do, it's a strong relationship, a strong
Yeah,
friend
yeah,
relationship.
yeah, yeah. I don't
Okay,
make friends. Yeah, but when I make it so strong.
yeah, you're a lot like my son. My son is very similar to where friends don't come very easily to him, but when he makes a friend, he's very loyal to that friend,
Yeah,
as well as the friend to him. They're very loyal to each other.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Maybe I'm also as an introvert person. So
mhm.
because of it, it's not so easy to make friends. Or maybe you are searching somebody that you can be a strong friend. So because of it, it's not so easy.
Okay, all right, very good. Well, thank you for sharing. Excuse me.
Thank
Let's
By the
go
way,
to
sir, can I
yes,
ask a question, sir?
sure.
You said your son, when he make a friend, he will be loyal, and both of
Yes.
them will be loyal to each other. So each other, because they are only two. If they are more than one, so we will not say to each other,
Yes, they're loyal to
one
each
another.
other. You could say one another there, yeah, but each other would work just fine as well. Okay,
Maybe one
they're
another.
loyal to one another.
So
You can say that if it's two.
yes.
If it's more than two, then you would not say one another. You could say if it is two, you can say one another or each other. Each way is just fine.
Sorry, Chad. When it's
Thanks,
two,
Bob.
it's each other.
Yeah,
Hello.
you can say one another or each other.
And when it's three or more, it's we can say one another.
Um, three or more. Let's see. They were loyal to one another. They either way would be fine, really. There's no major difference in one another or each other.
Okay.
In having it, I mean, it's going to be plural. No matter what, you're going to have two or more, because if you're talking about the group, they were loyal to one another, meaning individually that loyalty exists, or they were loyal to each other individually, each other. They were loyal to the individual. So either way would be fine to use that.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I can.
Finally.
All right,
Johara.
Johara, let me
Yes.
get to you in just 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's go to Alberto.
Hi.
All right. Alberto, has a friend ever let you down?
Yeah, the meaning of let down here is to disappoint.
Yeah, disappoint or failed you in some way or another? Uh-huh.
Yeah. The answer no, no. They haven't. I have no more friends, but no many friends. Only two or three, and they are good for me.
Okay. With that, you would say I don't have many
Yeah.
friends. Not I have no many, but don't have many friends. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But you've never been let down by any of them. That's great. Great. Okay. Let's go to Amparo. All right, Amparo, have you made any friends over the internet? How often do you write them? Have you ever met them in person?
Yes, since I started learning English, I have some friends on internet, and we used to talk every week. but we haven't met yet in person.
Okay. All right. So it's just been a online relationship. Okay.
Yep. Mhm.
All right. Very good. Let's go to Johara.
Yes, hi.
Hi there. Okay. So Johara, how are your friendships different now than they were when you were a child?
Not very much. I'm a very awkward person when it comes to friends. So it's very good, I think.
Okay. And so do you have many excuse me, do you have many friends? I asked that because you say that you are awkward when it comes to friends.
Yes, I have, I think, 12 or something. It's
Okay.
only online, so yes. It's
Okay.
awkward to be with people and open up with them with your emotional and put up with your all your ups and downs and keep going with the relationship without thinking that you are a burden on them. So, yes.
Okay. And how are your relationships now with your friends? How are they different than they were when you were a child?
Not very much, I think.
Okay. All right. All right. So you had similar relationships. Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
All right. And let's go to Dua.
Yes, sir.
All right. Dua, how do you maintain a good friendship?
I think throughout speaking and to be open-minded, sociable,
Okay.
to communicate with a lot of girls in my university or in any other place.
Okay. So communicating, speaking to each other, things like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Because friends can have problems as well. Not just we don't just have problems, marital problems or things like that. But yeah, problems with friends. Maybe you do something or you say something that could offend your friend. But yes, maintaining the open lines of communication always helps to maintain that friendship. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's go to Goliath.
Yes.
All right, Goliath. How do you make new friends? What's a good way to, if you're thinking, wow, I don't have very many friends. How should one go and find new friends? What advice would you have for them?
Girls or boys?
Either or.
Because actually I don't look for friends. It comes like that when don't know. But if someone is not is lonely or he doesn't have much friends, so he must be a good have good way of talking, speaking, and he must run a good subject or interesting subjects like
Okay.
football.
Like
football.
do you mean talk about
Yeah.
interesting subjects?
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
correct to say to run. It's conversation.
Yeah, we
I
wouldn't
meant
use run.
conversation.
Yeah, so you could say converse about interesting topics. So
Or
converse or talk.
Yeah, it's. I think it's the most important thing is speaking. The way of speaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's really important. It's when you are eloquent, not a matter of speech.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a word I don't find it matter of how to speak, how to attract people, to be nice, to be friendly, easygoing, not constipated. Sorry for the term.
I like it. I like it. That's great.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's the way you being nice and good talking and smiling all the time, like you do, You smile all the time. That make people around you feel comfortable.
Yeah, I love
I,
smiling.
yeah,
Smiling's great.
yeah. That's overall what I mean.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and with when you're saying that someone is constipated, that's actually it's a great picture. Like it paints a good picture in your head of how that person is. Okay, just kind of uncomfortable to be around and you know, not really talkative. But you could also call that type of a person prissy.
Prissy,
Prissy.
like
Okay.
prissy, prissy. I think.
Yeah, prissy would be
Push
someone.
his friendship.
It's not good to be prissy when you're trying to make new friends because you don't it's not really the awkward side of it, but it's more of the non-talkative side. You don't talk to other people because you may not like them, or things like that. Instead of being like constipated and holding things back, okay, and talking about someone that holds back, yeah, you can call them prissy as well. Okay, very good. Yeah, I like that. Let's go to Isa. How you doing, Isa?
Hey, teacher.
Good to see you again. How's work going for you?
Very well, thank you.
Excellent. Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay, Isa. Let's see. Isa, how many people do you consider your best friends?
I have many. I don't know. Yeah, I have many friends. Since we were children, I have friends, and I keep having friends. And I'm not that a person that who lose friends usually.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
have a
right.
lot of.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I have a hard time maintaining many relationships at one time. For myself, I have my best friend when I was younger. Okay, his name's Ben, and we're still pretty good friends. But then my other best friend that I do a lot more with would be my brother. So it's not really another friend; it's family. But yeah, I would consider him my best friend. And then my wife, and me and her are. She's my best friend as well as being my wife. So I don't have very many. And then other people, yeah, they're friends, but we don't keep in touch as much. But if we see each other, sure, we'll hang out and talk and talk about the good old days. So it's good. It's good to have many friends. It's challenging for me to maintain them, though. I only maintain a few. So, all right. Let's go to Lily.
Yeah.
All right, Lily. Okay, Lily, is it common to have friendships across generations? So an older person being your friend or a younger person being your friend? Okay.
For me, it's yes.
Okay.
For me, friend is not just the people that have the same age than you or something. You can be friend with a lot of any generation. And that,
Okay.
yeah. For example, if you for example, I'm 25 years old,
Yeah.
and I can be friends with children that can help me if I will have children after that can help you out to communicate with them. And
Sure.
also, yes, and also if I have a older friend that can he can give me some advice sometime from his experience in his life or something like this. Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree with that. I don't have too many friends that are very young, like really young, but my youngest friend I would say is about 22. and we're friends because of music, and so we play music together. And then older friends, yeah, I love sitting down and talking to older men and women because they have so many awesome stories.
Yes,
All right, you
and
get so much good information.
yeah. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I like to sit down and hear a good story. It's always fun for me. Very cool. All right, good. Thank you for your answer, Lily.
Welcome.
All right, let's go to Maha.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Let's go to, there is a saying, to have a good friend, you need to be a good friend. Okay? How can you be a good friend?
Okay. I think to be a good friend, I have to be helpful and friendly and share everything with my friends and keep the secrets. Yeah, I think all of this.
Okay. All right. Very good. So what I liked there is that you said share everything. A lot of times we need a person that we can talk to about, anything really.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
friends are good for that. Awesome. Great. Thank you for your answer. All right. Let's go to. Oh, I wrote it down. Is it Johara? I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. Is it Juhara or Johara? Think.
Jawhara.
Johara. Okay, sorry. I wrote it down, and I think I wrote it down incorrectly. Very good. Let's go to what do you usually do with your friends? So you can talk about things you do now or things you did in the past. Okay, so activities you used to do or you do now with your friends. Johara? I thought I had her on there. She may be having technical difficulties. Let's go to Action. Action. How about you? What do you usually do with your friends? Okay, you can talk about what you used to do or what you do now. Action. Okay.
Yes, Chad. Yeah, it's Chad. I'm here.
Okay. Good. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So I want I like to play some games with my friends, football or maybe some table games, maybe table tennis or have a time with my friends and travel to go some other places to other city. And well, what I used to do the same things, to talk with them to discuss any ideas, maybe any problems, maybe to speak about the literature or maybe politics. It's what I do with my friends.
Okay. Very nice. So have interesting conversations. Right now, when you say have time with your friends and travel, we would call that a road trip.
Okay, road trip.
Okay, so when you say you have a road trip, that means to travel someplace, and you could say a road trip with my friends.
Right. Road trip with my friends.
Yeah, a really good phrase to remember and repeat on. Okay, very good.
Okay, Chad, thanks.
Sure, no problem. Let's go to Alberto.
Yes.
Okay, Alberto, what factors may result in the breakdown of a good friendship?
Well, it could be dangerous living far away. It could be difficult if it could be difficulties if one of the friends have failed the friendship with anything like liars or something like that. It could be dangerous to marry into to a person who doesn't like your friend. It could be many factors.
All right, very good. Have you had anything like that happen?
Perhaps the distance. If you study different subjects at the university, for example, you don't see your friends for a long time, and you lose your relationship. Yeah, that's the normal the thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely does happen. I saw that when I was growing up. That lost some of the relationships because of being in different places, studying or different things that I've like to do, which is travel and be in different areas. So okay, very good. Thank you. Let's see, Amparo. Let's see here. Let's have you take a look at these two here. So, what is a best friend, and what is the longest friendship you have had? I guess with a best friend.
A best friend, I think, is a person who is all the time ready to listen to you. It's a
okay. So switch that. Is ready to listen to you all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Ready to listen to you all the time. That is sincere, transparent, and that you don't need to talk to him in order to he or her recognize or she recognize what are you feeling in that moment.
Okay, and what's the longest friendship you have had?
Well, my best friend is my sister, so we are still the best friends.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I think that's always great. Me and my now, have you always been best friends with your sister, or did it kind of grow into a best friend relationship?
No, we since just two different. We have 2 years of difference, and we have been closest since we were child.
Okay, great. Yeah, me and my little brother Mark, we're three years apart, and we didn't start out being best friends. In fact, we had a really rocky relationship. He stole from me and all this stuff, and he had kind of a rough couple years when he was a teenager, but then it sort of smoothed out, and we grew a bond over music, and actually played music together for many years. And then now that we're kind of off doing our own things, we still are still have a very close relationship, and talk often, and things like that. And it's grown into an awesome relationship, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Let's go to Dua. All right, Dua. What makes friends different from family? Okay, and not just blood relationship, but relationships as in the family. What makes friends different from family?
I think it will be different because we will pass more time than, for example, with my friends I pass more time than with my family, because we pass the time in the university together. We can help each other. We can communicate also on Facebook or on Skype. Actually, I pass the time on Skype with my friends more than with my family. So I think, yeah, friends are different.
Okay. All right, yeah, friends can be different. In some instances, you share more with your friends than you do with your family. You know. All right, let's see here. Let's go to Goliath. Let's see. Let's skip over this one. We've talked about qualities of an important friend or a best friend. Let's go here. And so, Goliath, what things should friends never do?
The first thing is the lying.
Mm-hmm.
Lying, I don't. Hello? Okay,
Yeah.
I said lying is the first mistake that leads to the worst, because when someone is lying all the time, he's maybe hiding something worse, like cheating, like
Mm-hmm.
want to steal you, or I don't know, maybe to trick you in money.
Yeah.
Because I experienced this recently. There is people are very low these days.
Sure.
So no shame, no. They're lying. I don't know, because the first things that you can discover someone is a lie. The lie. If we discover that he's lying for one or two, I tell you it's not good sign.
Mm-hmm.
So it will hide many things, bad things. The worst you can expect from him. I'm just
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. It's lying seems to be the catalyst. What I mean by catalyst is the starting point
Yeah, that's it.
for many, I guess, bad things. I mean, you start down that path of lying to people that you care about. You know, it opens other doorways of other bad or nefarious. Nefarious is another word for I guess evil things or not so good things. So other nefarious acts that you can commit. So yeah, I would agree with that. So lying, if you could just stay away from lying and be honest, yeah, that would be a definite thing you never want to do with your friends. Lie to your friends.
I think also Joe Hara said about secrets. It's really when someone threw your secrets to other people.
Mm-hmm.
You imagine what kind of friend is this one. So
Sure.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to speak a lot. I said lying, but there is a lot of things. So I just mentioned the most thing I hate in friends is when he lies. It's over. I think it's over.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Mm.
Fair enough. Thank you, Goliath. Let's go to Isa. All right, Isa. Let's see here. We already talked about best friends with you. Let's see. Okay. How about this one here, Isa? Do you think it's impossible to have a best friend of the opposite sex without becoming a girlfriend or boyfriend? Okay. Do you think men and women can be friends or actually best friends, not just friends, because you can have acquaintances, but best friends without becoming boyfriend or girlfriend? Do you think that's possible? Yes or no?
Yes, I think it's possible. Yeah. Can you hear
Say
me?
that one more time.
I said I think it's possible to be
Okay.
best friends and yeah, without needing that you need the
Okay.
having a
Without.
relationship with us. Uh, yeah, you can be
Yeah.
best friends. Sometimes uh, you might need someone from university. I mean, you be good friends. Nothing in that. Just friends helping each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. I would agree that it is possible for a time, but at one
Yeah.
point or time it'll change, and one or the other will want something a bit more serious. I've always tried to stay away from having a best friend as a girl, just because I didn't want that to happen until I met my wife, and I was like, yeah, sure, you know, she is my best friend. I tell my wife everything, 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 you know. So okay, very good. Let's go to Lily, and this is my favorite question, absolute favorite question. Lily, do you think it would be possible for you to still be friends with an ex-boyfriend?
Yes. Actually, I'm still friend with my ex.
Really?
Yes. We're just friends. I'm married. He had another girlfriend, and we're just friends. But
Wow.
we still keep in touch, and we talk on Facebook sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you know what? I think it would be easier if you don't actually see the person, because he's still back in your home country, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's easier if you don't see the person. I personally don't think it's possible. For me, absolutely
Yeah.
impossible. If
But
if I dated a girl.
Mm. But it's depend of what happened to you and him when you were separated. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because of the separation.
The separation.
Yes. Yes, and actually, I always separate with my ex because of the for example, because I have a lot of friends boy, and they're become jealous and cause some problem, and they took a decision like I don't you know, just leaving me. So
Okay.
yes, for me, we haven't a problem, but they're jealous, so it's their problem. For me, I'm just friend with other people, so
I see. I see.
yes. And then if they want keep in touch with me, for me it's depend of them. If they don't want to stay my friend, it's not a problem for me. It's their choice. And for me, if they want, I can, but just friend. I don't want anything else.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yes.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing for me. I've never been able to accomplish that. And afterwards, I mean, I would usually break up with them, and they would say, "Well, can we still be friends?" I would say, "No."
Yes,
It just doesn't work for me that way, and it's yeah. Anyway, but it was always
yes.
very hard because
Yes.
once I was close to a person that way, I just kind of want to break everything off and go
Yeah.
and try a life with someone else, or try time with someone else. But
Yes.
that's just me.
But
All right.
one of my ex, I'll be never able to be friend with him. Never, never, because it was a very strange story. So
He was very
I couldn't.
what?
Strange, not strange, but how to say that? It's not polite, but um,
Uh-oh,
respect.
you're
He did,
you're breaking up
yes.
a little bit there, Lily.
Sorry?
Oh, he didn't respect you?
Yes, the way that he leave me, how to say that? The way that he
Let you down.
broke.
Let you down, maybe.
Yes, it was not with respect, It's like, uh, I don't know how to explain it. It's disgusting. That may be the word.
Okay. Yeah, it was hard for me to understand. I don't know if it's my internet that's slowing down or yours, but yeah, I couldn't hear
Everyone can hear me?
uh,
No?
um, the end part here. Does everybody can everybody hear
Can
Lily
everybody can hear me?
okay, or is she breaking up?
Yes, I hear her. I hear her perfectly.
Okay, it's probably my internet.
Okay, sorry.
Go figure.
Sorry, I have to
Yeah,
answer my phone.
surprise.
Someone called me.
Yes, I hope it's not your ex who's calling.
No,
Okay.
it's my parents.
It's the X. All right, let's go to Johara. Proverb says, a friend indeed. Do you agree with that?
Yes, what? I can't hear you, sorry.
Yeah, you have breaking voice in a break in chat.
Okay,
Yeah.
Can you repeat your question, please?
I think he said a friend in need is a friend indeed. Do you agree with this saying?
Yes.
I think he's having a net problem, I think.
Yeah, it's very, everyone having a net problem today.
Yeah. Maybe because of the topic is really, it's a hot topic.
Yeah, it's very touching for people's heart, I think.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I think it's a real proverb that touches people's. It's true, but it's not a rule that you put in all your friends. So even your friends have their own problems, so they are not your backup. You can't depend on them in every problem you get in, and value their friendship depends on your problems. They may have cause.
Goliath, can you be a teacher for a while?
Yes, I am. I'm Chad Hansen from Costa Rica. Go on. Maybe he will refresh. I think he will come back. I hope he will come back.
I think you started not.
He's coming back now.
I'm teacher Chad.
Great.
Okay, he's back.
Their reactions on your problem, it's quite unfair because as a human we must, measure our relationship. Take be in the middle of the thread,
I'll tell you something. If you are rich and you have many friends, and when you are poor and the situation is upside down and you don't find anyone, what do you think about those friends?
I will ask them for help for sure, but
you see,
life is not as easy as asking and taking. Sometimes the poor won't ask their rich friend for money to help because they are so proud for themselves, or the rich themselves are in a debt or something. All the rich people have, But you can manage your friends through this rule, but it's not a permanent rule that you can say that if you didn't help me, you are not my true friends or something.
well,
Because, everyone have circumstances.
I think, yeah, maybe. I think it's a good one for me. I agree with this. If someone, when I need him, is not here without any reason, I think he's not a good friend. It's my opinion. I think.
I have a question. It's
Yeah.
not a question, but a story. If I, because me, if I have a friend that